Hello to all my friends out there. So I don't need too much bacon. I just need enough bacon to generate a little bacon grease. So I fried 2 pieces of bacon. And the thing like for bacon gravy is you need black pepper and crushed red pepper. And then you need salt and pepper on your gravy. So here's my dripping. So I need a little flour, and so I have to brown my flour, and like this is browning up quick. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, you have to keep browning it until you get it pretty brown. You don't want pure white gravy. You want to brown your flour a little bit. And there's no technique to this. If you get your drippings and your gravy a little lumpy, just stir it until you stir the drippings, until you stir the lumps out. Okay, that's coming along. Now I just want to add milk little by little. And then how you know when you've got your gravy where you want it is what a lot of people like their gravy really, really thick, but I like my gravy kind of thin, like soup. And then what I do, and especially on this kind of gravy, is I save it in little bowls, and then later I dip my cornbread or bread or muffins or whatever I have in this gravy. This is how easy it is. And then as soon as this gravy is done, doesn't take long. Okay, after I get the gravy, what I did is I fried my cornbread, skillet cornbread, and then I just, there wasn't much oil left, and I just used the exact same pan so as not to generate any extra dishes. I'm lazy. A little salt. I don't need any more crushed red pepper, but it's going to taste much better with a little crushed red pepper. And so, so then, once you get your gravy is about as thick as you like it, this is looking pretty good. I want to cook the gravy for a few minutes, not too long. It's pretty much done. But I just want to cook it long enough to flavor up my gravy a little bit. And when it's bubbling like that and it stops thickening up, then you're just about there. That's as easy as the bacon gravy is. And this is making a lot of gravy. And I'll have some gravy and some biscuits and eggs. Some cornbread and gravy, but for tomorrow I'll have a little bowl of gravy. And I mentioned in the small catechism, when you're fasting on bread, you're not supposed to have gravy. Gravy is food. Don't ever forget that. If you have a little meat drippings and some milk, especially milk you need in your stockpile, even powdered milk. I think I like canned milk better. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's not going to get wet. It's got a long shelf life, and it makes really, really good gravy. I have a lot of milk right now because I bought all that almond milk. I gave one to my son. I want to mention something too, about, you buy your food cheap and you give your food away to family or friends. Well, why do you want to do that? Well, when you do that, they don't have to buy food and they can save their money, So when you get a good deal on food and stuff, I mean, like what I've been doing, buy one and getting one free, you can afford to be generous and give some food away. And then, your friends and family don't have to buy food. It's not like, do they need the money? That's not it. But, you know, how much, you know, if you get into the habit of saving your money, you're not going to be needing any money. Okay, so my gravy is looking good, but I want to cook it for a few minutes and I will be back.